Wait, how do I do it?
I'll show you. You go in this. Well, cryptowarriors. What's your boy, man? What up, cryptowarriors? This is your boy, Something Crypto. Back it again. Today is 2000. Whoop.
Oh, just like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I hope you like the new intro. That's the intro I'll be using when I use my phone to record. It's a pretty funny intro, I think. All right, so today is Monday, December 3rd, 2018, and Bitcoin is in a death spiral, according to Atula Sarin, a professor of finance at Santa Clara. So the reasoning behind it basically is the cost of mining. So algorithmically, the cost of mining won't go down, right? But the actual physical cost or the financial cost of mining will go down, isn't going down, and it's either staying the same or going up depending on the amount of miners that they have. And he's saying that it's in a death spiral now and it's going to go all the way to zero because miners can't afford to keep their machines on, because it's costing them more than it is, costing them per Bitcoin to produce one Bitcoin. It's costing them more than it is costing them for them to keep the miners on and pay for the electricity. However, if he really did his research and know anything about the mining algorithms, right, he will know that, or he would have found out that while some miners have to turn their machines off, it actually makes the difficulty for Bitcoin drops, because it readjusts every 2 weeks. So the difficulty will drop, and other miners that are paying dirt cheap for their electricity, they're coming out ahead. They're making way more Bitcoins than they were, just a couple of weeks ago or even a couple of months ago. All right. So he doesn't have an argument right there, is basically what I'm saying. The YouTuber I follow, his name is Mr. Christoph. He's a miner, okay, and his cost per kilowatt hour or something, he said it was really cheap, maybe like 5 cents or so. I can't really remember, but whatever it was, he doesn't have to turn his miners off. And he stated that basically because other people have to turn their miners off, turn off their machines, it's allowing him now to produce more Bitcoins the longer he keeps his machines on. All right, because he's getting his electricity for dirt cheap. So the argument about, it's going to, drop to zero, Bitcoin is finally going to drop to zero because the miners can't afford to keep their machines on, he doesn't have a leg to stand on. All right. And we also have to take it with a grain of salt, because look where the information is coming from. It's a professor of finance. So we all know that he might have, received the tap on the shoulder. Hey, start, releasing the FUD, baby. Let's, like in the movies when they're like, release the Kraken, they tap these guys on the shoulder and release the FUD, so to speak, right? So, yeah, he doesn't have a leg to stand on, because although some miners are turning their machines off because they can't afford to keep them on, because it's costing them more to keep the machines on than it is to make to mine for Bitcoins. It's allowing other mining farms and other people that may just be mining as a hobby to validate the network, to produce more Bitcoin, because they are not paying as much in electricity cost as the ones that are turning their machines off. All right, so that's just what I have to say about that. I'll leave a link to the story in the description below as usual. And you know, it's just funny, man. You know, these guys they come out with these figures and, you know, these ideas on what it costs to, you know, or mine Bitcoin or whatever. You know, all because I don't know, they're just haters, man. All right, but yeah, again, it's allowing for other people to actually be winning in this situation because the difficulty has dropped and they're able to produce more Bitcoins. All right, so yeah, again, this is what, 350 plus times that Bitcoin has died. So we'll see. All right, so this has been your boy Sergeant Crypto. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like, hit that subscribe, and a notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Peace.